Welcome, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly focus for June the 18th through to the 24th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day now. The humidity is like really, really bad here. I got through like six readings, but I was like this wet sock, and I was starting to feel depleted in the energy, and I needed the cool air, so I did turn on my air. Look what card flipped over. So I turned on my air and it's really loud at my end, but I ran a couple of tests and it seemed to be fine. So let me know, because maybe I'll have to do my readings the wee hours of the morning or something if it's too much of a distraction for you. But we had the Page of Cups jump out. And don't let those little anxieties, those little fears hold you back from stepping into something spectacular and new. Your dreams, your goals, your vision of your tomorrow, your vision of you. Opportunities can spring from nowhere. It can be new relationships, new partnerships, new friends, new groups of people perhaps. New ways of expressing your love, your happiness, your joy. Don't let the worries and the concerns and the anxieties trip you up this week. Don't give it the attention that it's craving. Put the attention on you, your goals, your dreams. This is also a travel card, so maybe there's travel involved, and you're not sure if you can really get away because this is happening and that is happening. I think you should get away by that card being your first card. Ace of Pentacles, the abundance that you want to step into, the abundance that you want to grow. The new beginnings, the new path. Now, whenever an ace shows up, it is not a path that you are on, it is a path that is awaiting you, allowing you new growth, abundance, happiness, joy. It's new abundance. It could be monetary. It could be, where do you place your value when it comes to abundance? Is it a loving home? Is it work and career? Is it your participation within the community? Take a chance on you, on your dreams, on your goals. High Priestess, strong cards. High Priestess, realizing the magic within, allowing that magic to come out in some way. Realizing the balance that you can truly have in your life when you allow yourself to express yourself without limitation or fear. To step into the truth of who you are, of your goals, your dreams. Wow, what a strong message this week it is for you. Look at this, we have the Death card for work, career, what defines you as a person, where you want to put your mark in the world, where you are putting your mark in the world. And so there is some kind of death, there is some kind of rebirth that needs to happen in your life. And when it's here, it could be, you have to go against your heritage in some way or bring your heritage in some way, because you feel, you'd be a disgrace or a dishonor to your family if you went a certain route. And that there is a way around it. There is a way to transform, or maybe it is that you walk away and you're stronger for it and you find that they come to love and respect you twice as much as before. The Death card is, truly magnificent in the fact that, so death, it could be the death of unemployment this week and you are fully employed. It could be the death of poverty this week and you have a paycheck coming in every week now. It could be a death of loneliness as a relationship appears. The rebirth or the birth of a relationship. So we always look at this card as a negative, but we could be getting rid of the negative. It could be the death of the negative. Because I'm going to place this over the High Priestess. So it's utilizing your talents and abilities, the true magic in you, in some way in order to go forward, of honoring yourself, your truth. And so there may be things that have to change in your life, transformations that have to evolve, conversations that need to happen in order for this to really become the reality it can be. For love and relationships, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I think with this card, for you, it could, because I'm going to set it over the Page of Cups, it could be this new relationship that rocks your world. It could be a new best friend. It could be a new soulmate, a lover, somebody within your community. It's like you extend your horizons when it comes to who you love and who you let in, and through that, there's magic that happens. And I'm going to put it over the travel card. So it could be going away and meeting somebody. It could be going away with that somebody special. It could be seeing how you can go forward together, where the trip ups or the falls might be. I mean, if something's bothering you, don't hold it in right now. Have that conversation. Well, maybe not. You know, I get this more as a survey in the land rather than having the conversation. We're not moving forward here, we're standing still. So maybe we're thinking more about what needs to be said within the relationship before it gets to the point of no return, or where you've missed that window of opportunity to really grow the relationship by using the right words or communicating it in the right way, of seeing where the pitfalls might be if you said it a certain way or attack the situation or the problem. This could be where you back it up, where you're really having a lot of distress within a relationship, and by analyzing it or looking at it through kind of an unattached emotion, you see how you can go forward. You see where there was a path forward, even though none existed before you contemplated, before you reflected on it. So yeah, I don't think we're stepping into it. Although if you're in a relationship, you could go to the next level, I think, by taking a trip together, because of where I'm laying it on the board. So if you're in a relationship, it might be, you want to take a couple of hours and spend some time, just alone time together, doing something fun, doing something together. A couple of days away, maybe. And really give it the positive focus of uniting your hearts, your souls together. Right? This could be, you know, all of a sudden you're just going to go on a day trip or something. You pack the picnic basket on the way, you buy the cooler even to put the ice in and everything because it was so unplanned and so unpredictable, and you have an evening picnic under the stars or something. Something to bring in the beauty, something to bring in the magic. Spirituality, Five of Cups. Watch the negative self-doubt talk to yourself. I deserve it because. No. If it's a negative and you deserve it because of a negative, no. Nonsense. That's silly. I'll never be because. And I'm kind of getting this, we're falling back on old excuses. The reasons we couldn't go forward before. And we made up a reason why. And it might have seemed very true to us at the time, but looking back, we could have done something else. We chose that. And so we have to really reflect and understand why we chose that way before and how we are going to choose differently going forward. We want to look at our strengths of where we want to grow, of who we want to become. I mean, with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess here, it's telling us for that forward look. But yet, I think your thoughts can take you away to what's wrong with the situation, where you have failed, where you have dropped the ball. It's in the past. Take that knowledge and apply it to now so that you don't do those same things again. Be conscious of your natural reflex to react to a situation in such a way, and how you would like to react to a situation going forward. Health and well-being is the Knight of Swords. Where do you want the magic and the health in your life? You know, I see the clouds. Well, I saw the clouds first, so the clouds have really meant for me this week that there's not going to be a clarity. There's going to be a lack of understanding of how to really step into the ideal us, the ideal routine, the good sleeping pattern consistently, the good eating patterns consistently, the exercise consistently. And we want these things, and we have certain goals and dreams and desires and a focus for what we want, but we're really not sure on how to get there or how to manage it effectively or how to fit it into our routines. One step at a time. Don't try and rush it. Don't try and snap your fingers and it just appears, because that won't happen. Do some affirmations about what you want. Meditate on what you want in your life. I want to eat healthier. And your subconscious will start saying, okay, then we need to change this in our life and that in our life. And guess what happens then? We start looking at how we failed ourselves in the past instead of looking at the solutions of how to go forward. And it clouds the perspective of how we actually can. So be careful with the self-doubt talk that we give ourselves so easily and repetitiously. There is a lot of magic that can happen, a lot of beautiful magic, new potential for new paths going forward. Go with the flow. You're highly intuitive this week, very intuitive. Look inside, see the magic of who you are, and understand the truth about moving forward. You know, in that work career, what defines you, how you're making your mark in the world card, we have the death card, and don't think of death as a negative, but see it as a release. And I almost get that you're kind of glad with stepping away from it. There might be some conflict though, because it's the death card, and it could be a conflict internally, it could be externally. But you have to be true to yourself at the end of the day, is what the death card says, to step into the tomorrow that you've longed for. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.